but not our hearts. This statement holds really true to me. The place I call home, one of my favorite places on earth, is somewhere I haven't visited in years. While others, like you, can go on and love new things, I've never stopped loving the place where I grew up. This speech will show you why my childhood home is a special place to me. It's a place where I've collected countless memories of all kinds. Fun, sad, exciting. Those memories are what make 995 Falkirk Road the special place it is. At this place I spent thousands of hours playing Foursquare in my front driveway, sledding in my backyard, and playing with my brothers in our basement. The memories I've made in the places in and around my childhood home make it a special place I will always cherish. Though there are many memories that come to mind when I think of my childhood home, by far the most vivid one is me playing Foursquare on my driveway on a sweltering July day. For some reason, most likely the popsicles in our freezer and the nice air conditioning, there was always a crowd of people in our driveway. While games of 500 and basketball were popular choices, by far the most infamous game was playing Foursquare. Kids from all around town would come to our house just to play in our driveway for hours on end. And although those games were cutthroat, and I truly mean that, they were always capped off with a peaceful popsicle for everyone to remind us of the friends that we truly were. The icy shock of those popsicles also had the power to keep me looking forward to winter, a time of year where my backyard instead ruled the house. Back when it actually snowed during the winter, no sledding hill or far-off ski mountain had anything on my backyard. With a couple of sleds and snowboard from Walmart and a couple of inches of snow, a once inhospitable and cold backyard could be transformed into the perfect environment for a winter day. My brothers and I would sled down our snow-covered steps to the bottom of the hill, even daring to do tricks off the retaining wall surrounding our house. While those tricks were probably horrible and we looked ridiculous floundering around, I don't think I've ever had more fun. 7-year-old me thought it was the most rewarding and carefree experience in the world. From those days on, winters reminded me of those frosty, exhilarating days. Eventually, we would have to go inside and downstairs to dry off our clothes. But lucky for us, the basement was just another place for us to have the time of our lives. No matter the season, the weather, or the time, the basement was always full of fun activities to keep my brothers and I out of my mother's hair. From Legos to the Wii, we always had something to keep us occupied. There was no better thing to a 7-year-old than the Wii. You could bowl, play tennis, or even be a rock star. I used to wake up early in the morning just to play on that thing all day long. Eventually, my mother would come downstairs and kick us off that darn thing, as she called it, and we'd move on to our second favorite pastime, playing with Legos. Over the years, we had a massive collection of over 3,000 Legos. You've never seen a sight like 3,000 Legos spilled all over the floor of your basement. My brothers and I would create building after building, littering the floor with our creations. Eventually, we would have to pick up every single Lego just to pour them all out again another day. My brothers and I loved that basement. It was where we spent almost all of our time, and I know I will always remember that place. The memories I've made in the places in and around my childhood home make it a special place that I will always cherish. My front yard was home to some of the most legendary Foursquare tournaments of all time. My backyard was where a couple of inches of snow and a plastic snowboard transformed my porch into my own personal ski mountain. My basement was full of fun activities to keep my brothers and I out of my mother's hair. No matter how far I've traveled, no matter how many new memories I create, I will always cherish those I created in my home. My feet have wandered near and far from that place, but my heart has never, and never truly will, leave the place I call home.